Hello and welcome to 7 Facts. If you love geography and history, subscribe right now. I promise it'll be worth it. The Komi Republic is one of Russia's many federal subjects. This republic is located just west of the mighty Ural Mountains and is one big land of wilderness. Approximately 70% of Komi is covered by forests and an additional 15% by swamps. The republic is bigger than Germany and Switzerland put together, and yet only 900,000 people live here. Wanna know more about Komi? Stick around for the next few minutes as we discuss more interesting facts about it. The Komi people are part of the larger Finno-Ugric language family that's been around for thousands of years. They are related to nations like the Finns, Karelians, Estonians or Hungarians. Ever since the Middle Ages, around the 15th century, the Komi people have been under the control of a Russian state. But most of the exploration of the territory took place after the 19th century. This exploration era was soon replaced by an era of settlement once the Soviets came to power. The settlers were mostly prisoners of the Gulag system, and most of the Republic's development projects were completed using prison labor. Syktyvkar is the capital city of Komi. Settled from the 16th century, the city was used as a penal colony and a place for political exiles since 1780 under Catherine the Great. Syktyvkar is the center of the cultural life in the Republic. It is by far the biggest urban center in the region, with almost 30% of the entire population living here. Before we go to the next fact, I'd like to ask you one thing. This video isn't sponsored, and none of them are so far, so perhaps you'd consider supporting this channel by becoming a patron. If you still enjoy my content, go visit my Patreon page and help this channel out. Right, with that said, let's go to fact number 4. As I said, the Komi are a Finno-Ugric nation, part of the Uralic language family. They've been known throughout history by other names too, like Zyrians or Permiaks. If you ever see Perm or Great Perm mentioned on old maps of Europe, this nation is who it refers to. But the name Komi is how they self-designate themselves, a word that means simply man or human being. Based on linguistic reconstruction, it is believed that prehistoric Permians split into two nations, the Komis and the Udmurts, about 3,000 years ago. The territory of the Komi Republic served as a prime location for Soviet gulags, which were forced labor camps. The origin of one of the Republic's major cities, Vorkuta, is strongly associated with such a camp, Vorkuta. This was one of the most notorious and the largest gulag in European Russia. Vorkuta Gulag was established in 1932 to exploit the resources of the Pechora coal basin, and the city was created to support the camp. Thousands of inmates, including American prisoners captured during various eras, spent years or even decades doing very hard labor. Many of them perished here, others couldn't even leave the area after release, either because they were still labeled as enemies of the state or they simply couldn't afford it. Even though the camp was closed in 1962, tens of thousands of former inmates and their descendants still live in and around Vorkuta. One of the must-see sights in Komi is the Manpupuner rock formation. This is a set of 7 spectacular stone pillars just west of the Ural Mountains. How did they get here? Well, you're actually looking at the only remains of a mountain that existed here about 200 million years ago. Rain, snow, wind, frost and heat gradually eroded the mountains away, leaving only these 7 stone pillars today. These rock formations are one of the 7 wonders of Russia, and rightfully so. Another spectacular area of Komi is the Yugyd National Park, Europe's largest national park. Created in 1994 with the goal of protection of the taiga forests in the northern Urals, Yugyd covers 19,000 square kilometers, which is almost as big as the country of Slovenia. The park has 821 lakes, 50 glaciers, thousands of local animal species, huge forests and mighty mountains. It encompasses some of the most extensive untouched boreal forests in the world, including the virgin Komi forests, Russia's oldest UNESCO Natural Heritage Site. and the place is open to the public, so you can go there and experience all of this with your own eyes. Please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this content. Leave your comments downstairs, and don't forget there's a Patreon page where you can support this channel. I hope to see you next time. Bye.